The Manson family murders, the Nightstalker serial killings, the OJ Simpson case, and more recently, the murder case involving the singer David and teenager Celeste Rivas Hernandez, all investigated by the LAPD's elite Robbery-Homicide division. New at 5, we're getting a closer look at this detective unit. From celebrity murders to high-dollar heists, the Robbery-Homicide division has worked LA's most notorious cases since its founding.
From insights into how LA's best detectives try to crack these cases, their captain sat down with ABC 7 investigative reporter Kevin Ozebek, who joins us now in studio with more on this interview. Kevin?
Well, that's right, Mark and Michelle. This is the unit that just made headlines again after arrested the singer David in connection to the brutal murder of 14-year-old Celeste. Their captain shared with us what he wants in his detectives and the new challenges he faces as the city grapples with a budget crisis.
Robert Kennedy was shot.
June 5th, 1968. RFK was shot in Los Angeles. As one of America's beloved politicians had some of his last breaths, the pressure was on the LAPD to help track down the killer.
The department recognized the need to have a group of specialized, very good detectives.
And that's how LAPD's storied Robbery-Homicide division was born, which is now led by Captain Scott Williams.
We try very, very hard not to be checkbox detectives here. Every case presents something different.
Captain Williams is a second-generation LAPD officer who knows deeply the history of the division he has run for the past 3 years.
The investigators that walk these halls need to understand, where we came from.
The very first case the unit was handed was the 1969 murders of Sharon Tate and 4 others that RHD eventually connected to followers of Charles Manson. These walls are to remind detectives to follow the evidence wherever it leads. Highlighted here is the conviction of LAPD officer Stephanie Lazarus.
I'm really shocked that somebody would be saying that I did this.
But despite that denial, RHD detectives determined she was behind the 1986 murder of her ex's new lover.
All we're focused on is justice. And if that involves putting handcuffs on one of our own, so be it.
There's reminders here of low points for the division too.
Not guilty of the crime of murder.
Like the acquittal of OJ Simpson after evidence was mishandled.
For all the successes that we've had, I think it's also important to, to acknowledge where you can do things better and, learn from them, and that's why this is here.
But personally, for this captain, no case may be more important than the 2004 murder of 12-year-old Gregory Gabriel.
Never forget him.
Gregory was gunned down outside an event hall while he was spending the night with a friend. Still fueling Captain Williams' resolve to crack cases today
He's my life.
is this image of a mother's pain that's been seared into his memory for more than 20 years.
How can I not do everything I can to bring justice to that woman? And that was the sort of seminal moment in my career that really let me know why it is that we do what we do here.
Williams ended up finding Gregory's killer. Today, he handpicks every one of his detectives. He's looking for those with the most tenacity and creativity inside the LAPD. His detectives will need those traits as they tackle criminals armed with AI and a shrinking city budget.
Does the lack of funding put you guys at risk of losing that cutting edge that this division has always had?
Of course it does.
But still, RHD is handling the high-profile cases, like we saw just a few weeks ago when they arrested the singer David at a Hollywood Hills home.
Our case criteria never changed, and the quality of the work that we did here never changed.
Up until last year, RHD was down to a staff size of just about 70. That's about half the staff size it was just a few years before that. But because of a major restructuring, RHD has now absorbed every single one of the homicide units all across the city. As far as the David case, the singer has pled not guilty to murder and other charges as he awaits his next hearing. Live in the studio, Kevin Ozebek, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.